Good morning, everyone. This is our next little YouTube video on my new hobby and sports. This can be intense for some. I think you should do as much research as you can so you don't have to spend your money 2, 3, 4 times upgrading to different products if you want to really do this. I'm an elder person, 55. Getting ready for retirement, so I'm kind of glad I'm starting early enough. I won't be able to retire for a while. This is a lot of the accessories that came with this product. Some of them were part of the package, some of them were free. I just want you guys to see some of the useful ones that I think are useful that you guys might like. Okay, as I definitely am a beginner, I've never went metal detecting yet. Okay, I just went to go test the unit outside because it wouldn't ground balance indoors to the concrete slab I'm working in. So I went outside and found something with a nice tone, but I didn't dig it up yet. Okay, so I'm really a fresh beginner. Just being honest, okay? This is the Garrett AT Pro I bought from Kellyco, KellYco, online. You want to go to a reputable buyer, a reputable seller, excuse me, because there are fakes out there. Maybe I can point out to you guys a couple of things, excuse me, to be careful of. Okay, this is the coil that came with it, and when you look at the pictures of this 8.5 by 11 double D coil, you'll see the decal down here looks a little bit different, but the proportions here a little bit heavier, and over here they're a little bit skinnier. The proportions are correct on this coil. The other way to know coil is not fake is by, on the base, you should be able to see the epoxy that's on there. It is not a cover that's silicone or glued in. It actually has epoxy on the base. Okay, I think you guys can see that. I'm not using this coil. This is definitely a backup since it's brand new, came with it. I just want you to see some possible differences between a fake and a real coil. Alright? Despite the decals, this is the one that came in the box, and it came from Kellyco. So I know this is a real coil. It's not a fake coil. Some of the other things, this didn't come in the box. This is a volleyball knee pad. I wanted something lightweight and comfortable, fast. Later on, I might be using a pad. I don't know. But I wanted something comfortable. They come in white and black. I know this thing's gonna get dirty really fast. I ain't gonna care. I don't know how long it's gonna stay up before it starts ripping. I have to get another set or something better. But that's what I'm starting out with. Okay. The other one is over here. This is a bag that came part of the free $300+ so-called dollars. It's a lightweight bag, and it does cover the entire unit without you having to take anything apart. Okay, so it can be useful. You want to travel, you want to put something in your bag, came with it, so it's not necessarily unuseful. This is a scoop you might use in a river. If you think you're finding small things of gold and you have to sift it out. You might have a wooden one at home. You might find a wooden one like this. It shouldn't be metal because you don't want your detector to pick up your tool. You want it to pick up whatever you're looking for in the river, gold or something like that. I don't know why I was kind of attracted to this. I did ask my wife if she had a wooden spoon I could have, and she said no. So purchased this, not cheap per se, about $15 or so, maybe a hair more. Had the Kellyco yellow sticker here. I took it off because I'm trying to be low-keyed and not advertise too much. The less I advertise, the more I like it. Okay, kind of like the gentleman in this picture. He's very neutral colored. Okay, nothing too loud. So I like that, and that's the only reason you don't see the Kellyco sticker here. This came part of the free stuff. That digging tool. Not sure what they call this, a spade, not quite a knife. trowel. Nice looking. Okay, you guys can take a look at that, see what you think. Heavy duty. Not sure I'm gonna bend this too easily. It feels very tough. It's got some weight to it. Don't know, 3 pounds or so, maybe a hair more. Sheath is decent enough, well enough designed. It even has a plastic insert going all the way around on both sides. Okay, so I like that. And plus you have the Velcro here, and you have your belt loop. Okay, the only thing I don't like about the sheath is the loud color, so I'll be taking care of that. But this looks pretty decent. Came part of the free material. Also a nice little, look like certification with a coin, a fake coin, a replica coin. Oh, nice to look at. Conversation piece. Came with it, I like that. This is additional sheath. This is more what I want, something neutral like this. Kind of like, exactly like the guy in the picture. Right there. Right, so that's what I'm looking for, more neutral. Came extra, I might use this, I don't know. Nice to have extra backup stuff once in a while. Came with a really nice DVD, a nice book. I have not looked through the user's manual. Seen a lot of material on the internet, so it's very helpful. But if I feel I need this, I will definitely glance through this. So far, the most useful has been the DVD right here. About 50 plus minutes, and definitely little nuances. If you look through the whole video, you'll find little nuances that are helpful. Okay, with the unit, how to set up sensitivity, different terrain, ground balance, stuff like that. Okay, little features. I will be using mine on the Pro setting and some discrimination, 30 plus or so. Okay, for iron. Probably starting out for most times. If I'm in a field and I'm getting really lucky, I'll start dropping the discrimination real fast until I feel I'm getting very unlucky. Okay, so it's according to the field I'm in and how lucky I'm getting. I hope I did tell you guys I'm a beginner. I have really never went hunting or searching for any coins here with the metal detector. I just got it in the box, so I'm being honest there. Okay, nice manual, very helpful, and so is the DVD. Very happy to have this. Thank you, Garrett. This also came nice neutral. I got a little pocket here. I'm going to be using my little fishing Columbia shorts with cargo pockets, so I might put the good stuff in there. This might be a trash bag. Okay, we want to take our trash with us, use some etiquette when we out there in the field. Not give a bad name to the next person coming behind us. Okay, that's the company I ordered mine from, because I don't want anything fake. Kellyco. Okay, this is part of the free items they gave me in the bag. They gave me a decal. I put that on the car already. This is a patch, nice patch. The decal looks just like this. So it looks nice in the car, so I can start advertising my services out here where I'm at. Okay, this is not just my own studies. I can actually advertise private owners if they want me to look for items on their property. Some of them will let me do it for free. Others I can charge. Okay, because they're gonna want whatever's on the property. I won't get anything but a fee. Other times they might say whatever you get, you know, is no big deal, or we split it half and half, one or the other. I'm new, so I don't have a particular setup in mind. I have to work that out. Also, I'm gonna print out a slip online where they can sign, so I'll have permission in writing, not just verbal permission over here, because the laws in Virginia are very strict in certain areas. And for the most part, you want to get permission on private property. If you go into a park or something, you want to call, speak to the park manager, go to the ranger's office, wherever you can, and try to get permission in writing. Because most of the time, on the side of the river I'm on, no. On Norfolk and Suffolk, you're going to have more leeway. Over here, no, where I'm at. So it's going to be a little more difficult for me starting out, but I'm still very excited. Some would say as a beginner this is a lot, but I really don't want to start out with a 250 or Garrett 400 and then say, well, I want to upgrade. And one of the big things that got me about this one was the waterproof. 10 feet submersible. Not that I'm going to submerge my unit, but what if I'm outside and I get caught in the rain? I can keep going. I like that part. That really attracted me to that. And also, if it's waterproof, it's going to keep out the dust, sand, and stuff out of your item, which is what you want. You don't want your item getting ruined, you know, unintentionally. Okay. You guys seen this already? This is the warranty card I have to fill out, and I'm supposed to put 2 of these on the side of the unit itself. Only came with 1. Unless I misplaced it, because I opened the bag cap, but it only came with 1, so a little odd. This is the actual box for the pointer. Everything you've seen so far I got from Kellyco. Only one item I did not get from Kellyco, I got from eBay. And the gentleman had thousands of ratings and it was all 100%. The only reason I ordered the second coil from him. Okay. They do have a fake one of these. And they do have fake coils. People are even starting to mention they do have fake units. So getting it from a reputable dealer is probably the best way to go. And from what I'm looking around, seeing on eBay, whatever, the prices are the same. There's no reason not to go to Kellyco or someone else that's a reputable dealer. There is a few of them out there. I don't know them, but I know this is one of the companies. Kellyco, okay? There is a couple of ways to tell your unit is fake. I would definitely say don't buy on eBay. They look extremely similar. The only thing I saw difference in the videos on YouTube was the finish was a little bit different. Okay, the unit itself will not go to the sheath because it's larger on top and smaller on the bottom. Okay, I'm hoping you guys can see that. Okay, so it'll go in and it'll stay there. It won't. On the fake ones, it'll push right through. The other thing is when you put it on, it beeps twice, not once. Okay, nice vibrating. I know people will say, you know, your unit has a pinpoint system, and yes, you can get away with that, but this is quicker. And these items can be used for other stuff other than hunting outside in the ground. I'm a service manager, and I can use the pinpoint to look for copper pipes in the wall. Don't know if I want to use the detector indoor. It might not work as well, but this might help me because the walls and the pipe is only inch away. It's 3.5 inch gap between the studs from drywall to drywall, and the pipe is right in the middle, and it's usually 3/4 inch, 1/2 inch. So it might help me before cutting out a whole bunch of holes in the sheetrock looking for a pipe, whether it be a drain line or supply line. Okay, so this might help me with that also. But I do like the idea of the speed on this. Working in dirt, sand, whatever it is. Again, another waterproof unit. They say don't use this as a pry tool, just a pointer. Okay, yeah, you can smash in dirt or whatever, stuff like that, but you're not trying to really put too much excessive force on here. This is just part of the information that came with the detector. This is just a picture of the main unit. Not that difficult to, really, it's almost self-explanatory here once you understand what the items mean. So it's very easy to use. I like that part. I like the part that it's plain Jane on the colors, not too loud. I don't like, I'm not trying to advertise a lot, look too loud. Okay, I'm trying to look neutral. Came with a decent set of headphones. They were too tight for my fat head. I had to put it on the bowl overnight, and they loosened right up. That was nice. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily get rid of your free $50 headphones that come with the unit. You can actually just loosen them up. Okay, said to be submersible to 10 feet. Don't know if I want to do that. Love the idea. I'm out, it starts to rain, I ain't worried about it. Just keep moving. Do my duty, whatever I'm doing that day. Okay, can be used in salt water, fresh water, most anywhere, any other you can go. I'm not sure about the code. I have not studied much about the code on this unit, what kind of difficulties I'm going to have. Did not ground balance to the concrete slab where I'm at. Had to take it outside. Ground balance immediately, very fast. Okay. Here, on the cuff, the arm cuff. Has 2 screws set to be a weak point. Short Shape or Shapeways. Shapeways might be the name, excuse me. They sell adapter, which is those new machine that cuts, fabricates things out of plastic very fast. It's eluding me right now, excuse me. But it has 4 screws, so you have the 2 screws, and it adds 4 additional screws that go to the back of the unit to help the cup stay in place and not break or something like that on you. Okay, so that's something to consider, that Shapeways piece that goes there. About $18 online, something like that. Bit expensive, but useful. Okay, you don't want anything happen to peel. You want to finish out your day and then go home. Might have to take some tape with me one day, or use it if something happens. Okay, let's put the unit on the table so you guys can start taking a look at it. Okay, don't quite have the best. Okay, that's a little bit better there. You can see the unit is very nice looking. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna go nuts over here. Rather loud in the custom. Want to be in the pro mode. In the 0, then you get different nuances or tones where it's not the same volume. It can actually be faint, medium, or louder according to the depth of the item or the thickness, the size of the item. They can vary in tone, the signal that you're getting, the audible signal that you're getting. So it can be very useful. So I'm definitely going to be in pro mode. Maybe starting out about 30 plus discrimination for iron. If I'm in a field and everything is coming up lovely, I'm going to drop that iron to start getting a little bit of trash. Not that it's going to go that good. That's a little too optimistic, but you kind of get the idea. I'm betting the bulk of you know how to use a system like this much better than me, so I have a lot of information to put in later on. This guy here, the coil is a little bit funny over here because I got a concrete slab, so I'm going to turn it off for now. So excuse me about that. This guy here is where the bracket goes, right here where these 4 screws are at. Sounds like the speaker. You can put some tape there to tone it down. 9-volt battery. These are 2 screws I told you. It looks like this is plastic here, not metal. So having that additional plate here can be very useful. You don't want your unit to come loose. You have to use some kind of tape while you're in the field. But it can happen. Aluminum. I'm thinking the bottom one might be plastic down here. Looks different, feels different. Might be plastic. This is the coil I decided to use. Okay. This is not the double D. This is the concentric coil, and this is a smaller one. This is 6.5 by 9, and I wasn't sure if this was fake, and I saw a fake one online, and the thickness here and the thickness here was the same. This one is much thinner here, much thinner here, and again doesn't have that Pro right here. It doesn't have, has the R here for registered, and it says Performance, if you guys can see that, excuse me. It says AT, but when I bought the cover from Kellyco here, it fit really tight, so I had to, when I put the cover on, I had to start from the back. I tried from the front, I just couldn't get it, so I had to start from the back. It went in. When I took it off the second time, it went in a little bit easier, a good 40% easier. But the first time getting it on was a little bit difficult. I wasn't sure if it even fit. This is the one I got on eBay. Same price as Kellyco. I should have probably got it from Kellyco, but again, not seeing that Pro on here. I've tested it, lovely outside so far. They say, and also the epoxy is on the bottom, not a plastic insert, glued in, silicone, something like that. They say if you get a fake one and you bump it on the side on a rock or a tree or something, it'll start to act really funny. But so far so good. I'm actually going to bump it on purpose, make sure this is not fake. I'll have to send it back to the guy, okay? But so far so good. Just letting you guys know that sometimes the picture illustrated might be different. Okay, don't want to tighten these up too much. They're plastic. The washers went in, the indentations went on the inside, the flat part went on the outside. This is plastic, this screw. Don't want to over tighten it. They sell them so you can get them, have extra on you. They sell this piece. I just pretty much sell most of the pieces. The only thing I didn't see that they didn't sell was the unit itself, but I don't know how that works. Maybe if you have an issue with Garrett, you send yours back and they might charge you a price to repair it. I apologize for the really long video. There's so much more we can get into. I'm not sure it's necessary as a beginner video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Put in your information, your comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right? Bye.